Well, first of all, I thought our kids deserved to win that game. I thought we played with unbelievable amount of determination and grit and toughness and I guess the word is stick-to-itiveness. And, you know, obviously the last shot was a fortunate shot, but we had 2 out of our 3 looks before that were really good looks. And we just couldn't get them down. But I thought these kids, you know, after what happened over at Northern Colorado, that's a fantastic team, by the way. I love their team, Northern Colorado. They're tough, they're together, they're well coached. But after what happened at their place Saturday, to turn this thing around and come back to our place and give ourselves an opportunity, all you can say is it's got to be toughness and togetherness and all those things we described. So I'm really proud of the kids, and still felt like, you know, I know that shot was a fortunate shot, but I felt like we still deserved to win that game.
Were you surprised that their guy at the line
even work?
didn't miss the field?
Do you need it on? Oh, I'm sorry.
Were you surprised that he didn't try to miss that second foul shot?
A little bit. I told my one assistant, I said he's going to miss, isn't he? And he says probably. And I'm glad he didn't, because we don't get that shot, obviously. But the other thing was they went to the monitor, which gave us a timeout because we were out of timeouts. And, you know, we quickly drew up that little set to try to get Scotty a look. But there's a lot of fortunate things that have to happen for that to happen. You know, you can, as a coach, you'll second guess everything. You know, I second guess the sets we run down the stretch, even though, God, we got wide open looks, didn't we, Dave? I mean, we got Bollinger wide open. We get Trevor a point blank layup. You know, and they just didn't go in. But that's why every once in a while the basketball gods kind of will smile on you if you just keep working and hanging together and doing the right things and trying like crazy.
Coach, it seems like people like Jordan stepped up really big tonight. It seems like every game there's a new player stepping up. Can you talk a little bit about the team and how they've come together that way? Yeah,
Jordan was, I mean, obviously huge tonight. You know, we knew he's a really good shooter. He just hasn't shown it yet in any kind of games. He does it in practice pretty consistently. But that's the nature of our team right now. I mean, we've got to have different guys step up. We've got to have 3 to 4 guys play well for us to have a chance to be in the game. And I thought we got that tonight. And it might not just be scoring, but it might be defensively and rebounding. We got to have at least 3 to 4 guys play really well. And but Jordan was a nice bonus off the bench tonight. And you know, for him to jump up and make 5 out of 6 from 3, and a couple of those were when they were kind of trying to push away from us. And he came up and hit a couple shots to keep us in the ballgame. They were huge momentum baskets for us. And I'm really proud of him. He's a great kid. He works his tail off. And it's nice to have a true freshman come in and have a big game like that. I think it can really help his confidence.
Coach, can you talk about Scotty being able to hit that shot after only playing, I think, 9 minutes in the first half? I know you worry about the strength of the shoulder sometimes.
Yeah, I did. When we set the play up, we do this at every shoot-around, David knows, but at the end of shoot-around on the day of the game, we have half-court shoot-offs. And we try to make a half-court shot. And if somebody makes one, if somebody else makes one, it's a tie, so we got to start over again until we get a winner. If somebody makes one and nobody else makes, then we got the winner. Today, and this is no kidding, it took us 8 rounds to get a winner. And we were shooting the absolute tar out of it from half court. Scott made 3 of them. Not that, maybe there's some correlation, I don't know. But for him to get that, he was on it today. I mean, he made 3 half court shots in practice, and somebody made mention to him, you never know, we're going to need one of those. My God, we needed one tonight. But, you know, he got it up there, and you know, we're fortunate. Obviously, we're fortunate that shot went in. Really fortunate. But sometimes you just. But hard work, I think, will allow you to have good fortune. And these kids work really hard. They really do.
But you just talked a little bit. You're still going for a conference regular season title. You're going to need a little bit of help. How do you look at that coming down now as the season is progressing? Your position and what has to happen.
You know what? We never. And David knows this. We don't even talk about it. We don't talk about conference race or where you're at. The kids know where we're at. David, first year you knew where we're at, but we never talked. All we talk about is that day of practice and trying to get better, win our next game. And that's all, because that's all you can control. And, you get caught up in where everybody's at and all that kind of stuff. All we can do is come back Monday and have a really good practice. We got a really good Montana team coming in, so we got to get ready to play. And that's, to be honest with you, everybody knows where it's at, but we don't even talk about it. We just need to get better. And that's it. So, I don't know. I'm not smart enough to be able to look at the standings and see where everybody's at and what's coming up, and then really pay attention to my own team and what we got to do to get better. I'm just not. I'm not the brightest tool out there, so I got to keep it simple. It's simple for me.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about the crowd tonight? Another 7,000 plus crowd. How important was that?
That was absolutely terrific, and these kids feed off it obviously, and I was really happy to see them come out. And you worry sometimes. You lose a couple tough road games, and you come back at home, and you're not sure that sometimes people, they're out of it, so why go watch it? And people don't do that. I'm really, really tickled to death that these fans came out and supported these kids. Win or lose, God, I think they play really hard. They play together. They try. And, so I was really, really excited the fact to see the fans come out. And it's huge. It's huge when they're up 6 and we need to stop. It's absolutely huge. It's huge when they come down and they got a 2-on-1 and Trevor turns and blocks a shot. It just gives you that much more energy, that much more awareness, that much more alertness. That's what crowds do. And so I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting these kids tonight. So.